Hello, salutations, what it do? It's Snap the Gamer, all father, the Do-Rag Gang, you know the vibes, like and subscribe, let's get it. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. How's everyone doing? What's up, Ali? Do-Rag Gang in the building. What's up, Grissom, the championship? What's going on, Rio? As you guys can see by the live subscriber count, we are almost at 6,000 subs. Crazy. We're going to hit 6,000 subs this month. You're in the McDonald's drive-thru, Dan? Why are you doing that to your body, Dan? McDonald's is terrible for you. I'm good, Rio. How you doing? What's up, Flossie? What's up, Demir? Good. Yep, I just saw on Twitter. It's some good news all around for Marvel. Apparently, Marvel's Avengers was in the top 10 best sellers for games on the Xbox in August, and Guardians of the Galaxy has already gone gold off of pre-orders. So, Marvel games doing their thing. Love to see it. Then eating McDonald's is not going to make you less hungry. McDonald's food is designed to make you hungry. Then when you eat it, it'll make you crap out what you just ate and want to eat more food. What's up, Mr. Hogan? What's up, John? Bring you God of War Ragnarok? I wish, but nah, bring me Wolverine. Bring me Wolverine and Spider-Man 2. When do I think the Claw raid is coming? Probably November or December. See, almost 1 o'clock. Time going to be reset time. And then I'll form my first strike team of the day. And we'll do the dailies, even though I don't need dailies. Let's see. I do have to clear up some of this gear though. I've just not been bothering. Let's see. Trash. Don't need this. Don't need this. Good. Bring you all of the banger games back. Fortnite Carnage look trash. A Fortnite skin that isn't fire? Impossible. I refuse to believe it. That's all Fortnite does. Making fire skins is their entire business model. There's no way the Carnage skin isn't gas. Yeah, how's everyone feeling? I had a nice little mini break yesterday. Also, haven't really been playing Avengers this weekend. Felt nice to just chill for a little bit. Work on some videos. Watch some anime and Netflix. Don't need any of this. Oh, a decent one. All right, 1 o'clock. Let me close app and get back in here. Yeah, I've been playing 2K all weekend. I haven't been messing with Avengers. You still need to work on your sleep schedule. Don't we all? I just woke up like an hour ago. I was up all night. How you doing, Craig? How you feeling today? We are officially 49 subscribers away from 6,000. Can we hit that during this stream? Let's sub up if you're new. And if you're trying to play, my strike team is now officially open. I got 3 spots. Who wants a spot? Thank you, Kong, for the sub. Welcome to the Do-Rag Gang. It's 6 p.m. where you're at. You're like 5 hours ahead of me. 10K before the end of the year. I don't know about that, but I mean, I feel like 8K is within range. You can play. It's Rio, Ronnie Jones. Fine. All right. Looks like a strike team to me. You're one. What's your PSN, Israel? And Ronnie Jones. Reach for the moon. If you miss, you land among the stars. 10K. Well, technically my goal is 1 million, but 10K is fine as well. Realistically expecting closer to 8. UT Rio. Got you, my friend. You tried to unsubscribe and then subscribe again to hear the auto tune sub voice. Yeah, it doesn't pop up every time I get a sub because it would go crazy if it did. They can't keep up. Oh my god, he got the cosmic Hawkeye in the building. Okay. Said you'll join Flossie. Do I play on PS5? Yes, I do. All right, Flossie makes 4. That is the strike team. Just waiting for Flossie to get in here. Wakanda forever. You know the vibe. There you go. Thank you, Incredible Harry, for the resub. Enjoy the auto tune. Mason Addison, thank you for the sub. Atkinson, welcome to the sub. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Do-Rag Gang. I talked to you into ordering pizza while you're at McDonald's. Now you're making good life decisions. Gosh. Saved you there. Hands down, best Marvel's Avengers content creator. Thank you, Manuel. I appreciate that. Man, that Cosmic Hawkeye is bright. Golly. This man glows in the dark and the daytime. You're in, Flossie? The game says you're not, sir. You've been having fun on Horizon Zero Dawn? Sir, great game for the family, for sure. Love that game. Can't wait for the sequel. Next year. There's so many great games coming next year. Even Daredevil could see him back. There you are. Full team. Alright. Oh, we got the flying robots. Alright. Shine bright like a cosmic skin. Shout out Reddit for that hilarious cosmic skin meme. I featured it in the community post if you want to check it out. Pretty great. Excited for God of War Ragnarok. I'm excited for the entire PlayStation showcase, except like there's only like a couple games that I wasn't interested in that whole showcase. What's up, BLT? You heard Sadai's actually enjoying 2K? I am. Surprisingly, a lot of people are enjoying 2K. I'm already hearing people speculating if this is the best NBA 2K of all time. I have like excellent timing when it comes to hopping on 2K. I took a break for a couple years, came back for 2K20, which was solid. Then I skipped 21 because I predicted it was going to be trash, and it ended up being one of the worst 2Ks ever. Then I came back for 22, and it's one of the best 2Ks ever. Regan and Havoc, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Durag Gang. You waited on a raid. Hope it's tight. I mean, the raid's got to be tight, bro. The raid is the only content Xbox and PC users are getting for the rest of the year. That raid better be legendary. And if you're on PlayStation, the only other piece of content you're getting is Spider-Man. So, unless they surprise us, Spider-Man is not going to be, you know, farmable in-game content. It's just going to be a new character. So they got a lot riding on this raid, and they got all the people working on it. I hope it's worth it. We only got OLT exotic once a week. Yeah, they really should bring that back. 3 times a week thing. To be fair, those exotics were trash. The current thing they have right now with the priority missions, giving out exotics once per day, those are technically better exotics, and you get one every day. So that's an improvement, but it's still very stingy with the gear. What's up, Devon? Waiting all day for some Avengers. Well, here you are, my friend. You got 41K views on those videos. Yeah. Currently the most viewed video on my entire channel is from NBA 2K22, which is hilarious. What's up, Regan Havoc? What's up, Darian? Please let the raid be more than just more floors. So Miller was telling us about the raid last year. Obviously a lot's changed since then. They've definitely added more, but from what he saw in the game files, he said the raid actually looks like it's going to be really good and definitely different from the content we're currently used to in terms of objectives and everything. And the fact that they're basically going all hands on deck gives me some optimism that it's going to be actually really fun. Plus, they took feedback from the OLT and are not only raising the power cap, but they're essentially making 2 modes for the OLT in terms of difficulty, for the raid in terms of difficulty, casual mode and a try hard mode. So the raid itself might be great. My concern is with the gear. What kind of rewards are we going to get? Is it going to be farmable? That's what I'm worried about. What's going on, Peter? Armada of Thunder in the building. Late is the new on time. You're not gonna see the raid, thankfully. Oh, you're going to be out of town, Tyversal? You got a appointment lined up? Oh, the game isn't going to be on your system? What's up, Jackson? Marvel's Avengers has no room for L's. You're not wrong. With 2 pieces of content left on the roadmap for the rest of the year, the L's are not acceptable. They can't take it. Remember you uninstalled the games? I assumed you'd reinstall it when the raid came out. Sorry, you haven't been here much. Got to go to a terrible thing called school. I totally understand, Peter. We all have had to suffer during that period in our lives. I do not miss school, for sure. 34 likes right now, 70 people watching. Can we get 60 likes? Everybody rush that like button. 60, let's get to 60 likes. Checkpoint reloaded, let's go. You can't spell terrible, you need school. You don't need to spell for... That's what Google is for. You don't need school to tell you how to spell. Your phone does it for you. School's for fools. At this point, you're doing a priority, dismantling what you get, waiting for 2023. I don't blame you. If you're not one of the blessed few that's on PlayStation, not much to look forward to. I have a feeling that they're not going to see a spike in players on Xbox when Spider-Man comes out. But I'm thinking that Square Enix, when they made a deal, were like, okay, well, because Spider-Man's so popular and so many people are on PlayStation, the people we'll bring in when we drop Spider-Man will make up for the people we'll lose on Xbox and PC. I think that's where they were thinking in terms of their calculations. Quote of the year, school's for fools. That's how I live my life. New video dropping today. Okay, Tyversal. Is it Arise? I assume it's not Dragon Ball FighterZ. You've been playing a lot of Arise lately. Got a lot of footage. I'll definitely check it out. If you haven't already, subscribe to our Armada of Thunder Tyversal's channel. He's going to be dropping some fire new content this week. Do I like the new Call of Duty? I've never played Call of Duty a day in my life. Jordan, not a one. I've never touched a single Call of Duty game ever. So no, not excited for the new Call of Duty. I don't even know what it is or what it looks like. I'm not in the Call of Duty world. Wolverine, God of War, Spider-Man. Yeah. Next couple years are going to be great. Yager to Storm, Tachyon, Storm, but no targeted buff. Yep, story of my life. Let me reactivate my takedown. Especially since that one is buggy. Not even Modern Warfare 2. Not a single Call of Duty game has made it into my household. Not a one. I've never really been into first-person shooters, and first-person shooters that simulate warfare were even less of an interest in me. Like when I was a kid, the only first-person shooter I ever got was GoldenEye and Doom. Those are the only first-person shooters I played. Doom and GoldenEye, that's it. I'm very much a third-person action-adventure kind of person. The one, with few exceptions, I made one exception for Final Fantasy X, because I don't usually play turn-based RPGs outside of Pokemon. But Final Fantasy X was so good that I had to give it a shot. Call of Duty can be fun sometimes. It doesn't seem fun. I see people playing it. It seems hella toxic. It actually reminds me a lot of 2K. So maybe it could be fun if you're like into it. But it's just so toxic. It looks so toxic. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Apex, never played Apex Legends. If I had gotten to streaming earlier in life, I probably would have, I might be a top Apex streamer, but who knows. But never played Apex, none of that. I tend to not get first person shooters at all. Like the one I was thinking of getting was Deathloop, which I'm hearing is good, but you guys voted and you did not want Deathloop. you guys wanted NBA 2K and World War Z, so that's how we rocking. Gears of War, never. Nope, never played Gears of War. Thank you, Salea Cyprian, for the sub. Welcome to Durag Gang. Far Cry, never played Far Cry. When I first heard about Far Cry, I was like, oh, that sounds fire. And I thought it was going to be like a third-person action game. Nope. Probably COD can get racist as well. Oh yeah, for sure. I already know. That's not usually a problem in 2K, because I feel like most of the players are black. But it definitely happens sometimes. Racism is a natural part of gaming chat, of game chats. At least it was. I think companies have finally been cracking down on it. Relatively. Have I played Sonic? Of course. I played all sorts of Sonic games. We need a Miles Morales too. I mean, that's basically going to be Spider-Man 2. So we're good on that. All we need is Insomniac to keep making games and blessing us. That's all we need. Keep Insomniac safe and producing fire. We first saw someone wearing the Cosmic skin. He thought it was a glitch. You're going to take a photo and send it. Did he find us in the marketplace? Yep. Story of those skins. It's not a glitch. It's intentional. Working as intended. It's not a glitch. They're supposed to be that ugly. This is the unfun part when you're Black Panther. So hard to damage this thing. What's up, Ed Black King? How you feeling? Heard so many ankle buyers playing 2K. Oh yeah, one of the things you can always be sure of in 2K, if you're playing online, is some kid with a high pitched cracking voice yelling at you. Delete your build! Delete your build! You suck! So funny. They be getting so mad. I'm the Godfather. I appreciate that. What's up, J Splash? 2K's been fun. I was just playing some 3v3. And I was just playing with randoms. And the dudes we were playing against, this one guy got super mad because we were just absolutely frying them. They got mad, called me a sweat. They were like, why are there sweats playing this? I was like, I'm not even being particularly sweaty. I'm literally just playing the game. My build is fire though. The game chat, yo, 2K has to have the absolute worst game chat in gaming, bro. I swear to God, every time the game chat for 2K is on, so you just hear this high pitched blast of static. Like no matter what people have, no matter what kind of headsets people have, all you hear is sounds like a helicopter in the background. That's another reason why if you're playing 2K, you need a squad, because you gotta get with the party chat. You can't do game chat, bro. Game chat sounds horrible. What's up, Play Shock View? 2K spends everything in graphics. Oh, this year they went full RPG. Like, it's crazy. This is like 10 games in one. It's like a legit RPG with XP and quest. It's a skateboarding sim because you can ride your skateboard like always, but you can do ollies, you can grind rails. It's a racing game. You can do skateboard racing. You can unlock a go-kart and have go-kart races. It's basically Mario Kart on top of that, and it's a basketball game and kind of a card game, because that's kind of what my team is. It combines the card and pack opening aspect of a card game, but you actually get to play basketball. 2K is all over the place. Yeah, GTA, Tony Hawk, Mario Kart, basketball. What melee do I use on Thor? My Thor? I have some random piece with Valor and Proficiency that increases my crit damage when I do Odin Force attacks. Your life will be complete when the Open World Super End comes out. Yeah, the old one was one of my favorite games at the time. The old Open World Superman game. think it came out on like PlayStation 2 and Xbox. It was super old, but it was so much fun. Like the combat was a little clunky, but flying around and breaking the sound barrier, going through the city, it was so much fun. They definitely got to do this for next gen. We definitely need a next gen open world Superman game. Now the open world Superman type game that I think it was like a free game on Steam. It wasn't an official Superman game, but they basically made it like that. The character has a lot of Superman's powers, and it's like an open world destructible city. Now, if that game gets like a real update, like get some funding, some polish going, and a release on consoles, I would definitely play that one. Said Man of Steel got leaked, but you're saying there's going to be a Man of Steel game. If Insomniac will make a DC game, I mean, if anyone can make an open world Superman game, it would be Insomniac. I love to see their take on it. Otherwise, one character that hasn't got a game yet that I love someone to try to make is the Flash. I recognize it might be difficult, but if we're talking Insomniac, I think they could pull it off. A legit Flash superhero game. Open world Flash game. I love a Flash game. Because he's one of my favorite characters, but he just doesn't make it in the games. Probably for the same reason he's hard to write for on TV and movies. Because of the speed. You gotta really think it through. But I would love a Flash game. Rocksteady, yeah, we all know about the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League game, but that game is going to be focused on the Suicide Squad. I definitely want a DC game focused on some of the other heroes, like because lately, you know, Rocksteady's, you know, producing Batman, which still is great, but nothing for like their, you know, real superheroes, you know. Like I love like a real superhero game, not like a grounded superhero. You know, you notice that Rocksteady, their DC games are focused on more grounded superheroes. You know, Batman, now with Gotham Knights, you know, Robin, Batgirl, those sort of heroes, the Suicide Squad. You know, these aren't super characters. You know, they aren't real powerhouses like a Wonder Woman or a Green Lantern even. I want Rocksteady or Insomniac to make like a superhero game. Green Arrow game. Like I like Green Arrow, but I don't know about that. I feel like it would be Batman with a bow and arrow. Could be cool, but yeah, I want, you know, like a real power fantasy game. Yeah, I'm convinced Insomniac can make any game good. They could do any hero. They can make a Squirrel Girl game of the year. Superman fans get done more dirty than throw over good cosmetics. Yeah, it's definitely not great for Superman fans that are looking for Superman content. Like for years, it was hard to get a Superman movie greenlit that was even good. They don't make Superman games really. Injustice 3 got leaked. Yeah, I heard, and they're doing the Justice movie too. I never played Injustice though. Like, I know the demand is there. Like, people want like an actual open world game with some of these heroes. DC got enough games at this point. I mean, it's not like Marvel hasn't had games. You know, they had Marvel, you know, Marvel Heroes, Ultimate Alliance. They always have mobile games. They've always had Spider-Man games, going back to Web of Shadows, the Insomniac Spider-Man games. Now they got Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers, Future Revolution. We're getting a Wolverine game. And they've had Wolverine games in the past. Like, they've had X-Men games before. They've always had Marvel games. I feel like DC's kind of gotten the short end of the stick. Need a mutant game. Yeah, like I loved X-Men Destiny when it came out, but you know, but that was years ago. We need, you know, I would love a updated X multiplayer open world X-Men game where you get to create your own character. That'd be awesome. Like to see a Deadpool game done right. Wasn't the Deadpool game they had that they came out with pretty good? That's from what I remember, that Deadpool game was actually fire. Insomniac needs to make a full X-Men game. Maybe that's the plan. 58 likes. Can we get to 70 likes? We're at 100 people in the chat right now. I know all of you have not smashed that like button. Please do so. Only takes a second, and YouTube absolutely loves it. What's up, Tom? X-Men haven't got justice in a while, even in the movies. Definitely not the movies. Yeah, it looked like they were doing good for a while when Days of Future Past first came out. I was like, oh, okay. Finally, X-Men movies are on the right path, and then that fell apart. So, well, now the MCU is in charge, so X-Men is probably in okay hands. But I don't know. MCU Phase 4 seems a little sus. We'll have to see. Wolverine Origins is a great game for sure. There's some good DC movies out there. Yeah, Christopher Nolan made some of them, made a good chunk of them. Man of Steel is solid. I like Shazam. The first Aquaman was decent. Pretty much before Christopher Nolan came out, all the DC movies were pretty much garbage. all of them, except for like the Tim Burton era Batman films. They were pretty trash until Christopher Nolan came along. Like, you had You had Joel Schumacher's Batman films. You had Catwoman with Halle Berry. You had Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds. DC does not have a great track record. Superman Returns was mediocre at best. There's been a lot of garbage on DC. Any inside Marvel's Avengers info I can share? Nothing that's good, Quavina. I wish I had good inside. I wish I had inside Marvel's Avengers news that will make you happy about the future of the game and hopeful. I don't have any of that, unfortunately. What's up, JRP? What's up, Spider the Gaming? Welcome, welcome. Watchmen. Watchmen isn't really a DC comic though. Like they added Dr. Manhattan after the fact for like a crossover, but Watchmen is like I don't really count Watchmen as part of the DC thing. Movies like Alan, like it's a standalone comic in its own universe. DC does animation well. Definitely, that's definitely where they shine. The straight to video animation, but like the actual live action is lacking. Until you know the Nolan era and then the DCEU. But even the DCU era has put up some duds. Funny when DC defenders act like DC have better games and movies. Batman Arkham was good. I mean, let's not cap. The Arkham games are classic and still arguably better or as good as Insomniac Spider-Man games. When's the next Avengers event? I have no idea. I assume starting at the, I assume they'll make an announcement at the end of this month. So they were acting like they were going to put out an MCU skin soon. So, and they have a lot of events to recycle in the next 3 months. So maybe we'll get one after this current one ends. When does the priority mission rush end? The 16th? Can you see my Thor? Sure. I think Arkham Knight was a downgrade. Many would disagree. I think it's safe to say that Rocksteady, Sucker Punch, and Insomniac are some of the best in the business when it comes to gaming right now. We need a full live action Superman movie with Tom Welling. Ah, basically Smallville, the Smallville Superman movie. I would not say no. I would absolutely love a Smallville Superman movie. Smallville, still probably the best Superman live action Superman adaptation, I'd say. Like Man of Steel was fine, but Smallville is a classic. Batman Arkham games are lit, but they aren't as replayable and are all the same with minimal changes in between. I don't know about that. Like Gotham Knights is showing that's definitely not the case. I think the main difference is that traversal in Insomniac games, Spider-Man games are much more fun by nature of the fact that Spider-Man's traversal is inherently more fun than Batman's. Batman, you jump off a building, you glide. Spider-Man, you're web slinging through the city. You know, that aspect is fun. But both of them still encourage you to keep replaying for extra content. Like I'm not still playing Miles Morales or Spider-Man PS4 because, you know, I've done everything, and web swinging is fun, but you know, after a little while you're tired of it, you move on. Superman and Lois giving their real money run for stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Superman and Lois is not giving Smallville run for his money at all. Stop the cap. The only thing Superman and Lois has over Smallville is budget. That's literally it. They have a better visual effects budget. They didn't put any time here. There we go. This is supposed to be a Smallville cartoon with the original cast. Besides Chloe. Oh yeah, well. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, any Smallville projects have to be without Chloe because, you know, of her involvement in a sex cult. Which definitely was not on my bingo card. It's definitely a weird rewatching Smallville, knowing what happens to Chloe in real life. But that sounds awesome still. It's a CW show. So I think what'll elevate Superman and Lois is if it actually leaves the CW, because it's really like a large part of the reason it's so high quality is because it's basically an HBO Max show that's airing on CW. But if it goes full HBO Max, I think it could really, you know, step it up. Because no matter how promising a show is, if it's on CW, it's probably eventually going to be crap. Lewis and Clark was better. Stop that. Okay, boomer. Man said Lois and Clark. Cancel Superman and Lois and bring back Smallville, easy. Or if since they're already doing something with Smallville, just move Superman and Lois to HBO Max. And let the animated Smallville do its thing. Look what happened to the Flash. Yeah. Smallville was also a CW show. Yeah, Smallville and Supernatural are the exceptions. More so Smallville. Supernatural had some iffy seasons towards the end, and the last season got messed up by the pandemic, but still overall solid send-off. But that's old CW. CW is a very different network now than it was when Smallville was first airing. Supernatural should have ended after season 5. Probably, but you know what? I had such I got into Supernatural and Smallville at the same time, and I didn't want them to end. And Smallville still managed to be great after 10 seasons, so I'm like, well, Supernatural should at the very least get 10 seasons. Thank you, Daniel, for the sub. Welcome to Do Rag Gang. Used to watch your cartoons on CW back in the day. WB, yeah, the WB, yeah, WB was lit. CW, I don't know. I don't know about CW, especially lately, but the WB, that was my network. What they have? Didn't Tiny Toon Adventures come on WB? And they had they had the Steve Harvey Show. They had a couple bangers. They had a couple bangers on WB back in the day. Yeah, WB had some gas back in the day. I used to watch WB, and I was basically watching WB, Cartoon Network, and Nickelodeon. Oh, Doom Killer's doing Tony Bing's theme song. Yes, it's finally happening. What is WB now? Like, is WB actually the CW now? How does that work? When you first saw the trailer for the first season of Supernatural, you thought it was going to be a movie? I mean, we still could get a movie. You never know. You know what they say. 16 seasons in a movie. They got an anime, why not a movie? Just read the article. Said Chloe was branding and performing sex rituals. Yeah, yeah. It was one of the most random things I ever read. Like I just saw Chloe one day on Twitter trending. I was like, oh, Chloe from Smallville. What's she up to? Then I read the article. I was like, oh no. Oh dear. What? What? I was excited for a second. I was like, oh, is she doing a new project? Are they doing something new with Smallville? Nope, she's just going to jail. How that happens. Man, Hollywood is weird, bro. You literally never know what's going on. I never thought sweet innocent Chloe would ever be involved in a sex cult. when she was slow dancing at prom to Lifehouse is Everything. Still one of the best songs ever made. I don't care what anyone says. In part because of Smallville. That was a perfect jam for Smallville. Real Smallville fans know Lifehouse. They're bringing back Animaniacs. They're bringing back a lot of stuff, and it's probably all going to be trash. I'm sorry. Like, I think it was Paramount Plus. They brought back Rugrats with like CGI, and I know Netflix did a Rocko's Modern Life movie that looked okay, and I know Hey Arnold had a movie that was good, but yeah, when I see reboots of old cartoons, I get nervous. Carmen Sandiego ended up being decent. Didn't she get the other girl that played Lois? Did she? Lana. Yeah, Lana. That man, Lana from Smallville. Whew. Talk about wife goals. Dag, you never know. She was bad though. My goodness. Lana from Smallville was everything. When he got with Lois, I'm like, I know you're supposed to get with Lois because it's Superman, but I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know if I can leave Lana for Lois, bro. The Smallville Lois is definitely better than the Superman and Lois, but now Lana was, oof. Sheesh. Wasn't she in Eurotrip? Or am I tripping? Didn't she play Fiona? In Eurotrip? I vividly remember watching Eurotrip and being like, oh, it's Lana. Waiting for Lex to walk in and go, bro, you sure about that jokes? Yo, definitely shout out Mike Rosenbaum too. Mike Rosenbaum, definitely the best Lex Luthor, hands down, that I've seen in movies or TV. That cast was fire. All right, let's get it. Everybody play their. What's up, Doom? Appreciate you, homie. This man, you talk about you trying to record in the morning, find out this man going to studio recording the intro for Tony Bing. Like, what do you, like, bro, we're never going to get this review done. Shang-Chi will be out of the theaters by the time we get to this. What's up, Rashad? Oh, for sure. Like, obviously, Jesse Eisenberg, not a great choice. We can record it right now. You want to record the interview with about Shang-Chi right now while I'm live streaming? Why do you think Billy Zane played Lex before? I don't know. I don't think it is. Like, I'm thinking of the Lexes from fiction. You had Mike Rosenbaum, Smallville, Jesse Eisenberg in the movie, and the DCEU. You had, wait, was Kevin Spacey Lex in Superman Returns? Who was Lex in Superman Returns? Smallville cast was perfect. Facts. Kevin Spacey was Lex. Oh man. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, Mike Rosenbaum, definitely the best Lex Luthor. The current Lex Luthor on Supergirl ain't it. He don't compare. He's a bit, they made him a bit too over the top now. Like he's like a cartoon villain in recent years. Yeah, Kevin Spacey, oof. Big oof. Talk about personal issues. You'll slide back, Shirley. Take your time. I know you're a busy man, Doom Killer. That looks like I'm frozen. Another glitch added to the collection. New glitch. New glitch alert. Frozen on the pounce into a T-pose. Added to the list. Lionel Luther. Oh, for sure. Smallville's cast. That's Smallville cast. Christian Crew. Yep. Eurotrip did in fact have Lana from Smallville. I knew there was another reason that movie was so amazing. 88 likes, 88 people, 87 likes, 87 people in the chat. I like that ratio. We're at 5,963 subs. 47 more until 6K. Didn't like Michael's voice, the Flash, and Justice League. That's actually cool. You like the A pose, Tom? You would. You would like it. All I want for Thor is Grips of the Storm with targeted buff. That's all I want. And this game will not give it to me. That's the one thing that's missing. Grips of the Storm with targeted buff. I never get the targeted buff. Perfectly balanced. You see glitches like that this frequently. That's fans of the bad guys. Facts. Oh wow, there's no way that's CD's fault. Yeah. Like I know CD gets blamed for some stuff. That is unfair, but there's a very large amount of stuff that they should definitely take responsibility for, and they just don't. The fact that the dev came out, like I understand his frustration, because the one thing I will say is that when gamers complain about the devs, most of them don't realize that the problem 9 times out of 10 is with the publisher and not the developers. They don't realize how much influence the publishers, the management have on the game. Most of the stuff they complain about is a result of those people. That said, obviously CD needs to take some responsibility. They did develop the game. They clearly did not thoroughly research the genre they were doing. But choosing to address the fans by essentially attacking them and not taking any responsibility, definitely not the best look. I just wish if the devs are going to speak off the cuff, they would have like a more open dialogue and try not to alienate people. play with Black Widow. Ew. Actually, I like Black Widow. I don't mind doing Black Widow. Oh, that glitch is still frozen. That glitch is still in the game. Oh, look. What are you doing here? Get out of the way. Six more likes. Yeah, 4 more likes to 100. Spam that like button, people. 4 more to 100. The game ain't dead yet. Just bad business all around. You don't talk to people. You don't talk ish to people you're selling products to. Yeah, that's definitely that's definitely a no-no. What's up, Boki? My username is, my PSN is Sadat Soul. Add me on PlayStation. So you can have access to the strike team. So glad Thor got some good takedowns at last. Did we get it? 103 likes. Let's go. $103 likes. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. $5,966. 5,967. All right. 33 more subs until 6K. What's up with these dreadbots? Look at Thor's cape. Working as intended. What is Hawkeye teleporting? What is happening? That looks so weird. Marcus, just seen your war table. Can't complete Desert Hive Elite for Reigning Supreme Mission Chain. Can't compete Desert Hive. All right, why can't you complete it? Is it not on your war table? Is what you're saying? You're required to do Desert Elite Hive and it's not on there? Is that the issue? Thor's Intrinsic has a bug on PC that makes the shimmer from a Thunder Flash extremely fast every time you use it. That sounds very annoying. It's not on your war table. That's not good. If you're doing the Reigning Supreme Mission Chain, how far along in the Reigning Supreme Mission Chain are you? Have you unlocked Day of Remains? Well, you don't need Day of Remains for that. What you can try to do is, if you don't have Day of Remains unlocked on your war table yet, you can do Stark Realities and use that to go get the shield cache and the vault coordinates. And you can keep trying to get the vault coordinates until it unlocked the Desert Elite. I know most people use Day of Remains because it has 2 easy shield caches to find, but Stark Realities also has one. And unfortunately, it's kind of random now. You can't guarantee that you'll get Elite Vaults. You just have to keep picking up the keys until it appears on the map. What's up, Cloud? You've missed nothing. There's no new stuff in the game for quite a while, unfortunately. I know they're planning on doing an MCU skin relatively soon. Probably when the next event is ready. So Day Remains is not on there. All right, so yeah, try to see if you can get to Stark Realities and just try to keep getting the vault keys until it appears. It definitely should already be there. That definitely sounds like a bug. What are the chances we get skins from Hawkeye's show and they give him a bald head again? I'd say the chances are low. Based on the fact that they had private discussions about updating Black Widow and Hawkeye's MCU skins to change their hair. They're well aware that people are getting really tired of them and this hair thing. So I think when they do another MCU Hawkeye skin, they're going to make sure he's not bald. Because people, I think, made it very clear that they do not like that at all. So I would predict the next time they do Hawkeye, he will have a full head of hair. Miss Smallville talking Lana simping. I mean, I feel like that's every stream. Smallville comes up. There's some level of simping. This is a partial simp stream. Go on Xbox. Yeah, there's been progression issues on all platforms. Unfortunately, it's just part of the game. Eric just got a new headset. Ooh, what kind? I've had my Razer headset for a while. Since actually since last year, since the PlayStation 5 launch, because I wanted to get some 3D audio for my PS5 games, but the Pulse 3D headset was sold out everywhere. It was actually harder to find the Pulse 3D headset than the actual PS5. So I ended up researching alternative 3D headsets that were better and ended up getting the Razers. Thank you, Sean, for the sub. Welcome to the Durag Gang. We're now 31 subs away from 6K. Thank you, Corey Books, for the sub. Welcome to Durag Gang. I should make a Superman emote in the name of Smallville. Thank you, Noah, for the sub. Welcome to Durag Gang. I don't know. I feel like if you entrust me to make a Superman emote to honor Smallville, it's going to just be a Lana emote. I'm not going to do. It's probably going to be a Lana emote. if I do a Smallville emote, it's probably going to be Lana. Lana or Mike Rosenbaum as Lex Luthor. It's probably going to be one of those. What gear is required for you to do 100k damage? It's not so much gear is required for the most part. It's the perks. If you're trying to do 100k damage isn't a lot of damage for one. If you're talking about like heroic damage or something that can like melt a boss. But in general, the best ways to do, really the only ways to do a lot of damage, like a high amount of damage in this game, is by using damage buffs and the battery effect. Obviously, you still need to have gear with high stats in the relevant category. So like if you're a ranged character, you want to have a lot of gear with precision, high precision stats, so your range rating is high. If you're a melee character, you're not going to do as much damage as a ranged character, but you want to have a lot of might, so your melee damage is high. And in general, if you're trying to do damage, you want to have a high heroic rating, so you want to look for Valor. But damage buffs are going to be your best friend along with the battery effect. If you combine all of those, then you're looking at a lot of damage. Like one of the reasons I'm looking for the Grips of the Storm for Thor is because it combines basically the best ways to do damage in the entire game. So Grips of the Storm piece, for instance, it does cosmic damage on range power attacks, which is, and cosmic is a positive stats effect. Thor with his Odin Force can add shock damage to the cosmic, which is a negative status effect, so you have the battery. Then the Grips of the Storm piece has a Tachyon Surge buff, which increases your status damage by 50% on range crits. And then the one perk that's missing that I'm trying to get is Targeted buff, which gives you a damage buff on range crits. So potentially with one throw, you get a damage buff, 50%. You see, I have the Tachyon Surge active right now. You get a 50% increase in status damage, and you're doing battery effect with cosmic plus shock. So that's how you're outputting a lot of damage in this game. Damage buffs and the battery effect. My Black Panther is melee. Range, I just don't like playing range Black Panther. I tried it out, it's just really boring. Do I know what month Spider-Man's coming out? I don't, but probably December. Eric, when can you play? We can arrange that right now. If you're on PlayStation at the moment. Who does more damage between Kate and Hawkeye? Definitely Hawkeye. All right, let's get some new people in here. Thank you for playing. OLT, my OLT is still broken, unfortunately. Whenever I try to play the OLT, it crashes. and a fix has still not been pushed. You'll take the Lana emote? All right, cool. Okay, let's try this again. They are not letting me invite people. All right, another glitch. No problem. Let us close the app and try again. Same spot, yep. Same spot. The fix is coming soon. I bet. They didn't even, nah, that fix is coming never. Or like it'll be a stealth fix. Yeah, when there's a bug, when there's a known bug that they don't even address publicly, you know it's something like, oh, they probably don't know if they can fix it in a timely manner, so they're not going to promise anything and just fix it if they can and just put it in the patch notes. Because they don't like, because I know they definitely don't like when they say a fix is coming, like with Thor's cape. They said a fix was coming in the last patch and it wasn't, so they hate doing that. Who was better to play with, Cap or Black Widow? I like Black Widow more. How do I stay motivated to play the game? Money. And talking to you people every day, of course. I don't see you, Nub. Did you add me? Did you ever add me on PlayStation? Yeah, don't see you. Sometimes it's weird. Doesn't display my whole list. Is this you? Said Nub WHO. I can't tell. Just add me. That's my PSN. All right, let's see if we get some more new people for the strike team. You don't have these problems on Xbox? No, you guys have the problem of having an Xbox. We crashed during the OLT. You get inferior games and are excluded from getting Spider-Man. So I think in the end it works out. All right, Pete. They need to let the community do the stream at this point. But now they need to let me. They need to let me host the dev streams. Yeah, Mila June, Tony Bing, and Doom hosting the weekly dev stream. That'd be interesting. That would be interesting. Your L2 don't work? Oof, time for a new controller. Anything special happening for 6K? Nothing too crazy. Probably do a giveaway when they drop the next MCU skin. The next big milestone is that 10K. I haven't used Black Widow in a while. What am I even using? Ranged. Go range Widow. What's up, Martin? What I got on here? Hazer Dart. Which one of you is this? Martin Treefly? Why aren't there a round table, all you guys yet? Well, probably no one's thought of it, to be honest. But also, if they did a round table, if Crystal Dynamics was in charge of the round table for Marvel's Avengers that featured community members, I wouldn't be on the round table because they don't like that I exist and I'm so popular in the community because I'm too honest. Tyversal, guys, it's your fault that the game is bugged. Developer told me himself, he said I should be grateful for free content. 10K wave check and PS5 giveaway. Facts. Did I invite you or not? I did not, because I don't know your PSN. I didn't see. I'm waiting for people to add me if they haven't already, and give me their PlayStation IDs. Feel like you're always in the Utah Badlands when you hop on. That's unfortunate. Utah Badlands is very ugly. Is there a best way to farm targeted buff? Yeah, it got patched though. So best thing you can do is just open chest in Day of Remains, open chest in the Snowy Tundra Vault mission, go to Wakanda, break some corrupted vibranium, return to Quinjet, keep trying until you get a targeted buff. Anybody else want to join the strike team? Trying to get some new people in. Bulky, don't message me on PlayStation. Use the chat. Glossy, you're down? Of course. Waiting for Eric. Is this you, Martin? I'm assuming. I'll take a wild guess. I have a feeling my wallet's going to be safe when it comes to the 10K sub mark this year. I don't think I'm hitting that this year. I can't send you an invite, Eric, if I don't know where to send it to. Show my Hawkeye build. This is my Hawkeye build. Currently playing around with Sonic. I'm enjoying Sonic. I've been playing with Sonic and Vibranium. Both are pretty good on Hawkeye. Bulky, that's you? Okay. Oh, so you're the one, yeah. Don't send me requests on the PlayStation messaging. All right, just waiting for him to come in. And just like that, we've run out of most of the stuff to do. Still got some Mega Hive left. I got two left. I saved that. Since BP came out, you haven't seen too many Widows. Yeah. Black Panther is the most fun melee character, for sure. I still see some Widows. I like Widow as a range character. Just waiting for you to come in. Tyversal is quite serious about that. Yeah, Tyversal takes that quite seriously. 29 more subs until 6,000. Yeah, Tyversal will start timing people out that send messages on PlayStation. That's a big no-no. Is he in yet? Pause. Oh, he must be on PS4. No, we're waiting for Eric. I see you got the Loki Thor outfit going. I see you. Definitely I think the best of the Thor recolors that I can think of. Not saying much because Thor's recolors are pretty trash, but this one, very solid. Love the Loki theme, and this was one of his better skins to recolor. Eric's not ready for prime time. What's up, Stefan? Doing dailies and challenge cards. Yes, challenge cards. Just a little Loki colors make a big difference. But yeah, it looks, and really it looks like they actually took time and thought about what looks good aesthetically instead of a lot of recolors where it looks like they designed them in the dark and just hit send. Like, this one actually is solid. Like, they did a good job with Black Panther's recolors for the most part, but that's because they knew they had to. So I think that's what's a little frustrating for people as well. They look at the Black Panther skins and they say, oh, well, they can make good skins if they're motivated. They just don't for some reason. The stupid light bulb skin. I'm guessing you didn't buy the light bulb skins. What's going on, Eric? We got a stream to run here. Are you joining in or not? This recolor looks like they took it more seriously. Yeah, sure. Is the what episode of What If is tomorrow? I hear it's supposed to be a good one. Which one is dropping tomorrow? I forgot. I briefly saw the announcement for the new episode of What If, but I didn't look at it. The Inhuman experience was never on your word table until just now. Can't figure this game out. Past since launch, and Black Panther's the only hero you had no problem. You had no problems with. Yeah, game is weird, bro. Have I ever played Batman Arkham Knight? I have. Yeah, I'm waiting for Gotham Knights. I gotta do something. I don't know if I'm doing anything in terms of replaying a Batman game, but I definitely want to do God of War PS4 for when Ragnarok comes out, because I haven't played that game. Gotta block him. Yeah, after this. Yeah, for sure. He's gotten his stern warning. So now he knows for sure. Play Gotham Knights while watching Art of Zoo. Yeah, that's not happening. Weirdo. YouTube would definitely not allow that, even if I wanted to. Yep. Sorry, Eric. Maybe your connection will work next time, but we gotta go. That God of War 2018 is the best game ever made. We'll have to see about that, because I was under the impression that Ghost of Tsushima was the best game ever made. I've never played God of War, so I can't judge it. The PS4 one. But I will. I know the combat's going to be fire because the god of combat himself, Vince, was behind it. Plus, we of course have the god tier voice acting of Chris Judge. Katie in the Hawkeye trailer was a baddie. What, Haley Steinfeld? Yeah, not my type. That's definitely another MCU character I won't be simping for. And the Hawkeye trailer was just so goofy. it was like Marvel's Die Hard. I couldn't take it seriously. What's up, Mr. Wavy? Feeling good. What's the next episode of What If? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I know they announced it. I just forgot. Have some battery effect, my friend. I'm feeling good. I got a nice little break yesterday. Didn't have to stream. Oh, A-pose. Sucks for you. Had to get your son. Definitely don't have to apologize for that. Family comes first. Yeah, hell of that. I'm honestly not sure how I feel about a Hawkeye and Kate Bishop series that's like a comedy the whole way through. So I'm hoping that was just for the trailer. and that actual series itself has a mostly different tone. Because it definitely seemed a little goofier than I was expecting, but it has some good action scenes, so it could. I think it'll be solid. Can't simp for any MCU birthing persons. Tyverse, you're a fool for that. Wait, weren't you simping for Yelena? Hold up. After Black, I know you hated the Black Widow movie, but weren't you one of the Yelena simps? Such a poser. Is it Party Thor? Is that, because I heard that was supposed to come soon. Have another takedown. Got him. Why are you shooting the wall, idiot? I think Kevin will bring X-Men into the MCU. That's already been confirmed that he's bringing X-Men in the MCU. They bought Fox. And they brought Quicksilver from Evan Peters, the Days of Future Past Quicksilver, and the WandaVision. Yeah, it's already been confirmed they're doing X-Men. It's just a matter of which X-Men and how, when. Like Deadpool is not technically an X-Men, but he is a character that frequently interacts with the X-Men, and he's already got a movie confirmed. So we could end up seeing the first MCU X-Men in that Deadpool movie whenever it comes out. But I'd guess we'd probably get another cameo before that. But it's definitely happening. They pay good money for Fox. Okay, gets that. Yeah, the Ronin. Yeah, I know people are going to want the purple one that she rocks, because that's probably going to be the main one that they focus on. But I definitely want the Ronin cape fit. Not gonna cap. I want, since we didn't get hoodie Ronin Hawkeye for the MCU skin, I want hoodie Ronin cape. If we're doing Disney Plus skins, give me hoodie cape with the Ronin fit. Next episode, what if looks like it's gonna be Killmonger. Ooh, I like that one. It's terrible how dry the comedy is in the MCU. Just really forced. You don't like it? Yeah, I definitely got that in Phase 4 so far. The comedy has definitely not been hitting like it used to. It was hype for a F4 till you heard the casting rumors. Yeah, that might be that movie might turn people off before it even begins. I hope they don't do anything crazy with the casting. I think they're gonna hold off on announcing the cast until they see how some of the other projects do. Like, I think if Eternals is a flop, they might reconsider some of their future MCU Phase 4 plans. Kate Tremaine, nice. You might be in the minority, but you don't mind the vast majority of MCU humor. I mean, if you're talking about Infinity Saga, yeah, sure. I don't think that would put you in a minority. But if you're talking about Phase 4, yeah, I don't know about that. Phase 4 so far has not been up to par, in my opinion. It's usually really solid. But yeah, Black Widow movie was pretty bad. What do I think of college? College is one of the biggest scams in America. You should absolutely not go to college if you don't absolutely have to for whatever career you're going to do. A lot of people don't need college. They think they do for what they're trying to do. College is mainly for rich people, athletes, and academic overachievers. If you don't strictly need college, like if you're trying to be a doctor or a lawyer, you have to go to college. A lot of people just need either to go to a trade school or get an internship and do like an apprenticeship kind of thing. The return on your investment for college these days is just not worth it in the majority of cases. Especially it used to be. That's why you still have like mostly boomers trying to push you to college, because it was, in their day, college was a worthwhile investment, but not in 2021. Nah. Snake Eyes or Shang-Chi's from G.I. Joe? I definitely got to go Shang-Chi on that one. What's up, Zazer? The Black Widow movie made you laugh quite a bit. I'll be honest, I didn't laugh a single time during the Black Widow movie. I smirked like once, and I cringed several times. The Black Widow humor was not doing it for me. College is not worth it today. You have YouTube University for free. Bro, I learned so much more on YouTube than I did in any of my years of school. Like by far. I learned way more researching on the internet on my own than actually going to school. Said Ed Sheeran for MCU Wolverine. It wouldn't be the worst casting decision they've made. Can I give tips on parrying? Practice. Marvel's Avengers makes it easier because of the indicators. So just look for the indicator when it comes up and then hit R2. Practice in the harm room until you get the hang of it. Norm Macdonald died? Wait, hold up. Are you trolling? Am I excited for No Way Home? Of course. It's No Way Home. Doctor Strange and Spider-Man in the same movie. I don't believe you. I'm going to look it up myself. That would be a horrible tragedy if that is true. Phase 1 of the MCU was mid, if you remember. Iron Man was great. Thor was boring. I like the Thor. The first couple of Thors were definitely rough. They were trying to figure out what to do with the character. I loved Iron Man one, of course. I like the first Captain America movie a lot, actually. Chris Hemsworth as Doctor Strange. Your mod timed me out for nothing. I'm not sure that's a thing. Tyversal usually mod times people out for good reason. Were you excessively capping? Oh my God, it's true. Norm Macdonald's actually dead. Wow. Dang. Rest in power, Norm Macdonald. Wow. First, Michael K. Williams. That's sad. It's always celebrities always die in threes too. When I saw Michael K. Williams from The Wire died, I got worried. Like, okay, well, who's next? Dang, that's rough. Norm Macdonald's dead. Damn, that's sad. What's up, James? Norm Macdonald, who's a very famous comedian. That's rough. Michael K. Williams and Norm Macdonald. Who was next? '2020s are such a weird time. Understatement of the year. Man said 2020 is such a weird time. That's like going to Antarctica and saying it's a little chilly. For R1, I'm on PS5. 5,974. 26 away from 6K subs. What's my life motto? Don't be a dick. It served me well. It's simple. Anyone can do it. Just don't be a dick. You said he was tripping because he said the MCU. So if I got this right, he said he felt the comedy in the MCU has been dry. You said he was tripping. And then he timed you out. I see nothing wrong with that. I think that was I think he was well within his rights to time you out. Nothing wrong with that one. I'll allow it. I don't think it was the fact that you disagree with him. I think it was the fact that you said he was tripping, when anyone with taste and humor would tell you that at the very least the comedy lately in the MCU has been pretty dry. You could have just said, I disagree. I think the humor in such and such in particular was very good or whatever. But no, you just said, oh, you tripping. Yep, time out. Make a better argument next time, buddy. You think Gambit could get his own movie? He could. They were trying to get one going. The issue is, I don't think there's much appetite to do it right now. And I'm not sure it would actually be good. What movie could I watch over and over again and not get bored? I have a couple of those movies that I watch consistently without getting bored. Your Name, one of my favorite movies of all time, one of my favorite animes as well. I can watch that every day without getting tired. It's visually stunning. The story is still great. Love the music. Perfect movie. Hitch, Will Smith and Kevin James, just classic movie. It's also got Prime Eva Mendes. Wonderful movie. Love it. I've literally watched that one about 30 times. What else? Safety Not Guaranteed. It's definitely a movie I can watch over and over again. That one was one of my favorite movies as well. Definitely underrated classic if you haven't seen it. But usually I don't watch movies over and over again, but those are some of the ones. The first Harry Potter movie, partly for the nostalgia, but also I thought it was just a really great adaptation. Thought the casting was perfect. They captured the spirit of the book. Yeah, the Gambit movie was canceled. Yeah, these days I don't think they do a Gambit movie unless they could reimagine Gambit as a woman. A black woman. That's the only way Marvel is touching that now. Do I watch Walking Dead? Nah, I gave up on Walking Dead. After this past season, I had been keeping up with it, but with all the stuff I've been watching, like I saw there was a new season of The Walking Dead. I watched the first episode and realized that I had just no interest in what was happening anymore. Like most of the characters I cared about were gone. I had no idea what even the point of the series was, what direction it was supposed to be going in. I realized at this point I was just watching it out of habit because I've seen so many seasons. It was basically in this. I was basically so bored of The Walking Dead that it overcame the sunk cost fallacy. Because usually if I'm watching the show long enough, I'm like, well, I'm already here. I might as well watch the last season. But I don't even know when the last season is going to be. With all the stuff I was watching, I was like, nah, I'm gonna have to sacrifice The Walking Dead. It's just not interesting anymore. Am I a Potterhead? Yes, I'd say I qualify as a Potterhead. I've read all the books. I've watched all the movies multiple times. Even the very mediocre extended universe of the Harry Potter movies based on Fantastic Beasts. I used to be a prolific Harry Potter fan fiction writer when I was in high school. Like I wrote actual Harry Potter fan fiction novels in high school. I had an actual legit following on this, at the time, largest Harry Potter fan fiction site on the net. I was a massive Potterhead. I worked at a book. My first job was at a bookstore, in part so that I could get early access to the Harry Potter books when they dropped at midnight. I was a massive Harry Potter nerd. I'm proud to say Gryffindor. You living your best life, dad boy? I'm glad. Don't take it personally when Tyversal times you out. There's usually a lesson to be learned. All right, Martin, appreciate you. What's up, Gandalf? That Wolverine game, I think Insomniac don't miss. I also heard that heard confirmation that the Wolverine game. My only concern about the Wolverine game is that what the rating would be. But they've already confirmed that it's going to be rated M for mature. So I have no complaints, no issues about the Wolverine game. Yeah, Javerick. Ooh. Playing online with me as Superior Iron Man. Are you? The year? Yeah. I'm not worried about it. I'm sure it'll be around the same time. Now, this is just speculation on my part, but I did some research and Insomniac developed Miles Morales and Ratchet and Clank at the same time. And then we found out that they announced Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine at the same time. And Miles Morales ended up coming out in 2020. Ratchet and Clank came out in 2021. So this may be super optimistic, but I think it's possible that we get Wolverine at the end of 2022. I'm talking like fall, winter 2022. And then we get Spider-Man 2 in like mid 2023. That could be just being very optimistic though. I know it's a reach, but damn it, I want my Insomniac fix, bro. I need more Insomniac, bro. I need it. I need it to live. Wolverine was in very early development. Yeah, but my counter to that is Insomniac can do anything. That's my counter to that. Wolverine was not set for 2023. Spider-Man 2 was set for 2023. Wolverine is set for we don't know. Now, it's possible that it could be the other way. It could be that Spider-Man 2, since it got a date, is further along than Wolverine. So then that would mean Spider-Man 2, 2023, Wolverine 2024. A guy can dream. I'm adding a lot of pressure on Insomniac. They can handle it. They're the best in the biz. They can handle it. Disable matchmaking. Your bet is Wolverine is 2024 first quarter. 2025. Boo. Boo. I've been on since what? 1240, 1250. I realistically, I know Wolverine we're going to be waiting a while for, but a man can dream. Is there a best mission for grinding gold strong boxes? Day of Remains. The gold strong box is pretty close to the start point. There's a simple puzzle. Looks like it's not working. Oh, gotta go back to the main menu. Yeah, just leave the strike team, start over again. Let's try this again. Rick. Bossy, and we can get Q back. Missions to grind Exotica. This is a family game. It does not drop Exotica, but if you're looking for a mission to farm exotics, they do not exist anymore. Crystal Dynamics got rid of all of those missions. You can no longer grind exotics. Thanks for playing Black Widow. You're welcome. Aloy will hold you over till Wolverine comes out. Yeah, I'm excited about Insomniac, but it's not like we don't have some amazing games to look forward to until then. I mean, Jesus, look what's dropping in 2022, and we still don't even have a date for the Harry Potter game, which could very well be gas. Open world Harry Potter. You okay, Rio? I had fun with it. There we go. Right, or I was gonna take a lot of hours from you. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun doing my God of War streams. Guardians of the Galaxy, Gotham Knights. Yeah, two of those three things. Maybe potentially one, depending on how Guardians turns out. But so far, the very least, Guardians is selling pretty decently. Gold just off pre-orders for a Guardians of the Galaxy game. Based on what I've seen of it, pretty good. Say they're happy with that. Mass Effect Guardians of the Galaxy. It could very well be fun. It looks like it could be fun. Was it good build for Miss Marvel? Don't know. Support, melee, range. You can pretty much do all of those with Miss Marvel. I'm trying to run missions. I'm trying to do this last heroic gauntlet, but it's not letting me. A Mass Effect Eternals game. I don't know. I think it's a bit early to be asking for an Eternals game. Let's see how well the movie does, because Eternals aren't exactly characters that people were scrambling to get their hands on to begin with, and the movie, I don't know, doesn't fill me with enthusiasm. Let's see. I'm not going to be playing too much longer. I was just trying to do a quick Mega Hive run, but doesn't look like I'm able to play. My 2K bills of fuego, I appreciate it. I had an idea for a 2K stream for tomorrow. I'm gonna be grinding my build, but I'm also going to be doing like requests. If you want me to make you a build on 2K, I'm going to make it live on stream for you. That's the idea I had. Should be interesting. Have dailies. I didn't do my dailies, but I think they have their dailies. I haven't been collecting. I haven't been like trying to grind dailies because, as you can see, I'm maxed out on both polychloron and DNA keys. I'm almost maxed on upgrade modules again. So yeah, it's not working. It's not letting me play multiplayer. It's not letting me play multiplayer. Now Peter Quill looks like he's related to Logan Paul. I cannot stand what they did to his hair in the Guardians of the Galaxy game. Let me close that up and try again. Anyone watch Iron Man versus Batman Death Battle? I did not. Bro, I honestly forgot all about Death Battle. Like I've definitely, like I caught their last season finale and then I just forgot all about it. So I feel like I've seen Iron Man versus Batman debated like a million times. You can't get legendary gear anymore? What do you mean you can't get legendary gear anymore? You're saying legendary gear never dropped for you? From where? Is it a particular mission? Or just no legendary gear at all is dropping for you? Because that would be a new one. If that's a real thing that's happening to you, I'm going to need you to record that and send me the footage on Twitter. Am I excited for the Hawkeye Disney Plus show? I'm intrigued by it. I wouldn't say excited, but it's definitely something I want to check out. None of the Disney Plus shows really are exciting that are coming up for me. Like I'm not thrilled at the prospect of She-Hulk or Miss Marvel, but they're interesting enough for me to check out. Let's try this again. Come on, let me play multiplayer in your multiplayer game. Let's switch it up. Where was the one person I was trying to get on? What's up, JRP? What's up, Bruce? You heard me say something about gear? Did I? I thought I was talking about NBA 2K builds. You just want the dang game to work? Yeah. James especially. The game does not work for James at all. Iron Man wipes Batman in most instances. Yeah, I believe we had this debate on my channel in the chat one day. I said that without prep, Batman would get destroyed. Talk of Kings, thank you for the sub. Welcome to Durag Gang. Your boy JRP. Yeah, let me try you. See if we have better luck. Did you using characters you used already? It was your fault. Nah, that doesn't sound like a thing. That should be a thing. Oh, for the Mega Hive, where they were like occupied, where all your characters died or something. All right, one more time. As soon as it lets me do this. Shame on you, Flossie. I can't blame you this time, James, but I will definitely be able to blame you next time. Guaranteed. Your game is always not working. You let your wife play, she wiped all the mains. Well, at least your wife plays. I think I consider that a win. Most wives do not play video games. Asking her to be good at the video game, I think, would be greedy. Said Iron Man's gonna smoke Batman. Pretty sure he didn't time you out because you said the word tripping. Pretty sure he timed you out because you said he was tripping for thinking the Marvel humor was dry. You're allowed to say the word tripping, but I see that Tyverso is living rent-free inside your head. I thought you were living your best life. What happened to living your best life, sir? Why are we still talking about this? Happened a half hour ago. I bet he took a screenshot of Tyverso from the cricket stream, put it on his wall, and he just looks at it every morning. It says, one day I'll have my revenge. That's gonna be your new obsession. Tyverso is now your nemesis. JDC, I'm doing well. How you doing? Tyverso making enemies everywhere he goes. Even with prep, Batman loses. Yeah, probably. Depends. Like the best case scenario for Batman is that he brings out like the big guns, like if he brings out, you know, a Green Lantern ring or the Hellbat suit. But yeah, in most cases, yeah, he's getting wrecked. Coming through, excuse me. Iron Man preps too. He definitely does. He just doesn't have, I don't think Iron Man has any standard suits that he can whip out that could take on the Hellbat suit. That's the only thing. Most of Batman's suits, most of his suits would get wrecked by a Hellbat. And obviously if Batman pulled out his lantern ring, that would be a wipe. What's up, Jesse? Oh, you missed most of the stream. You didn't miss any content or anything. There's none of that. This is Marvel's Avengers after all. Well, we just talked about stuff. Tyversal made a new enemy. Bleeding Edge, Thor Buster, Hulk Buster. Yeah, I don't think Bleeding Edge, definitely not. I don't think Thor Buster or Hulk Buster could take Hellbat suit. Those suits, if I remember correctly, those suits got demolished with very little effort by the characters they were designed to defeat. How do you get so many polychloron? By not spending a lot of polychloron. I already had a lot. I didn't spend a lot of it. And then I just collected. You guys gotta save. Iron got Godbuster too. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if he has something above, significantly above Thorbuster, that could be something. Like I was thinking of like Iron Man's like celestial armor, because there isn't really anyone in the MCU that can really hang with Superman for the most part. You know, if you're going by just the main heroes. So it's got to be a pretty godly armor. Pardon me, coming through. Not saying disagree, but why is Batman being wiped by Iron Man in most instances? Because Batman is very much a human. And he relies on his wits. And he usually deals with like street level characters, whereas Iron Man just massively outclasses him in firepower, especially if you're going by Batman. If you go like if you just went Batman's standard suit versus Iron Man in his standard suit, Batman would get slaughtered in every instance, because Iron Man's suit is light years ahead of what Batman has on him normally. Are you into Dragon Ball Super manga? This is not an anime channel, so unfortunately I won't be able to cover that like in an official capacity. But I can definitely talk about it. I've definitely talked about it before on stream. Yeah, I watch the anime. I read the manga for Super. I watch a lot of anime, quite a bit. So yeah, I can talk about that. Lonnie Spencer, welcome to the Do-Rag Gang. We're currently 21 subs from 6K. Yeah. I gotta say, I was not pleased with the latest Dragon Ball Super manga chapter. mainly because I'm tired of my boy Vegeta getting disrespected every time. Like, it's getting predictable at this point. Every time, like, they were really doing this. They did the exact same thing in the last arc for the Super manga. Vegeta gets a banging new power up. We think he's finally going to surpass Goku, at least for a moment, and get the dub. But then all of a sudden, Vegeta gets wrecked, and Goku has to pull a power out of his butt to save the day. And now they're doing the exact same thing. They did the exact same thing in the latest arc, which annoys me. Like, would it kill them to give Vegeta like one moment? Just like one? Can he get one villain? Does Goku have to? Are they contractually obligated to give Goku every dub against every villain? Like, can it at least be one villain that Vegeta just beats? Like, no fake outs. Just Vegeta gets a power up, he wins. Like, come on. Every time. And it's like, and they're not even switching it up. Like, it's literally the exact same formula. Goku does his thing, gets wrecked. Vegeta comes in, shows off his new power, and then somehow gets wrecked. And Goku pulls out a new power. Like, they're already setting the stage for it too. Like, Goku got one shot, and then all of a sudden, when it's Vegeta's turn to lose, Goku discovers that he has the power to heal himself. Like, where did that come from? How can Goku heal himself now? Like, where does that even come from, bro? Like, that's what I don't like. At least make it organic. Like, they literally just give Goku powers out of nowhere, just so he can always stay ahead of Vegeta. Like, Vegeta puts in the work, like legitimate work, to surpass Goku, and then instead of rewarding that hard work by giving him a win, they just make him lose somehow, and then have Goku just magically develop a new ability that he never had before and save the day. It's so annoying, bro. I like Dragon Ball, but it's so annoying how they do this, bro. Like, they gave, like they still didn't explain why Goku all of a sudden just out of nowhere knew how to do the Hakai. Like Vegeta's literally training specifically under Beerus to learn God of Destruction attacks, and he's like had to really like train to get good at it. And Goku did that in like the first chapter, like the second arc of the manga, out of nowhere, just because, with no explanation, and they never brought it up again. He never tried it again. Now all of a sudden, learning Hakai is a big deal because they made it Vegeta's thing, and it still wasn't enough to surpass Goku. It's the disrespect, bro. Gohan too. Yeah, Gohan disrespect definitely bad. I mean, I haven't forgiven them for the Cell Saga, for the post-Cell Saga. Like, they set Gohan up like he was going to be the next big thing after the Cell Saga, and then when Buu Saga hits, he's a goofy superhero with a family that for some reason studies. Like, come on, bro. Like, why you doing my man Gohan like that? What anime streaming service do I use? I use both Funimation and Crunchyroll. And I found out recently that apparently Funimation bought Crunchyroll, so they're about to be the same thing. I watched the old Berserk. I haven't watched the new one. Yeah, I read the manga now. The manga's fun. Yeah, it's one of the I'm juggling a few manga right now. Right now I'm reading Dragon Ball Super, One Punch Man, Boruto, Chainsaw Man, and I just started this new manga that just dropped called Magic and Muscles, which I highly recommend. I've only read the first chapter so far, but it is gas. Can confirm. It's in the Vegeta butt line. I disrespect it. I guess. It must be. It must be in his contract. Goku is obligated to win, no matter what. Dragon Ball is the story of Goku. Yeah, it is the story of Goku, but we're in like what, year 25? Like he doesn't, it's the story of Goku, but he doesn't have to win every arc, every battle, and like, it's okay to sometimes give someone else a spotlight. That's one of the reasons why the Cell Saga was so iconic, because Goku didn't save the day. Someone else had to do it. And they built it up organically over the course of several arcs. Like since the beginning of Z, they've been teasing Gohan going stupid. And then you finally got this huge payoff in the Cell Saga. Like, and people loved it. But since then, it's like they play it safe. In Dragon Ball Super, they don't take any chances. The best thing they did was the Tournament of Power, when they ended it with not just Goku yelling more and pulling out a new power, but actual teamwork and coordination with his greatest enemy. That was brilliant. But so far, these last two arcs, they're just following the exact same formula. Magic and Muscles, yeah. It's called Magic and Muscles. It's a new manga, just dropped. It's on, you can read it on Shonen Jump, or, you know, any manga site that offers them for free, but I have a Shonen Jump membership. It's only like $2 a month. You get to read all of it, all the manga. I don't mind supporting manga. Yeah, Magic and Muscles. Magic and Muscles is basically anime Harry Potter mixed with One Punch Man mixed with Black Clover. It's pretty fire. Yeah, Gohan at one, they made that's the frustrating thing. Like in Super, they tried to like redeem Gohan, like give Gohan fans some hope that, oh, Gohan's about to get good again. He's like training. It's going to be fire. But no, now he's an afterthought. Like we got a little excited that he was, you know, getting back into it for Tournament of Power, but he had his moment in Tournament of Power, and then once again, you know, it was Goku's turn. But I'm not mad how the Tournament of Power ended, but afterwards, like, they forgot all about Gohan again. Like in the manga, he's a complete afterthought. Don't do anything with him. Bot in the chat. Is there a bot in the chat? They have Vegeta losing with his God of Destruction Power. Yep. Goku loses all the time. What are we talking about here? We're talking about, try to keep up. We're talking about the fact that Goku is usually the one that saves the day, and it's at the expense of Vegeta in particular. We're talking about the last two arcs of the manga, where they've basically been following the exact same pattern. Vegeta works hard, learns some stuff that Goku doesn't know, seems to have surpassed him, then gets wrecked by the villain, and then Goku pulls some new power out of his butt and wins. They've done that 2 arcs in a row. That's what we're talking about. Look, there's more dislikes, you know where it's like Scott, bro. Goku loses all the time, but he also wins in the end all the time. Goku's story is that he'll lose, but he'll come back stronger than ever. He's always, in the end, the last one and the savior, and everyone else is basically usually on the sidelines. Like it was ultimately up to Goku, like, and that's how they were playing it safe like that throughout the series. Like Goku, it's down to Goku. That's why the Cell Saga and the Raditz Saga in particular was so compelling. They kind of subverted the expectations. What's up, Xavier? Your dad's was playing on your dad's playing on your account. You can't find any Dragon Ball series on any anime service. Really? It should be on Funimation. It's a Funimation show. It's on Funimation for sure. It's definitely on Funimation. I think it's on Hulu now. Wow, now every MSU fan has been a fan of Kate Bishop ever since she debuted in the comics. Funny how that works. They see the trailer and they're like, oh, hold on, Google. Oh my God, I love Kate Bishop ever since she appeared in... Oh yeah, I love her from the comics. Oh man, her and Hawkeye are my favorite ever since My Life as a Weapon. I love Hawkeye. He's the best. Oh, Kate Bishop. I'm such a fan. Get out of here. It's fine. Real Spider-Man to share your name. All right. Might from the UK. Oh yeah, you might have to use a VPN, but it should be on there. All right, I'm going to wrap it up today. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be doing more Marvel's Avengers on Thursday. And, you know, for the usual weekly recap, weekly reset for Thursday, I'll be streaming NBA 2K22 tomorrow. If anyone wants to stop by, I'm going to be doing some builds. 20 subs away from 6K. We'll probably have that by the time of the Thursday stream, hopefully. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man is definitely a bot, but we can pick up this debate of you not knowing what you're talking about on Thursday if you want to stop by. I'm Sadat the Gamer, signing out.